Perfect. This is Comic Privy, and today we have Amanda Raquel. She's currently working with What the Flux Comics on their Red Angel book.
Currently, well, haven't actually started yet. I'm actually taking over the next series. The first series is done by Russ Leach, and it's written by Aaron Pine. Really great. Love her. We're going to be taking over the next series called Tales of the Red Angel, which is going to detail further their taking down of the GTTC. It's going to be really fun.
Okay, now look at some of your artwork, and I was totally blown away by it. How long have you been drawing?
Since about 15 years old, about maybe a little over 10 years. I started in I started in high school, so I realized what I want to do. I'm looking to I've only been doing actual professional work for about 4 months, 4 or 5 months, and it just kind of was thrown on me when I brought my work to MegaCon to have my portfolio critique, and really that's how I got started, and I'm really enjoying it so far.
I noticed that your work is pretty diverse too, because
I've always pushed myself to try new things. Like the style I have now is actually completely different from the style I used to have. Like I used to do just more old masters inspired stuff, and recently I just started using more dynamic lines and more expressive faces. Actually, until last year I didn't know how to do faces at all. So.
What are some of the major influences you had as far as the art, especially the ones you currently have?
Frank Cho, definitely a lot of old master stuff. I have books at home, and most of my collection is old masters, and then there's Bern Hogarth. There's what's his name? I can never remember his name, but there's a whole lot of influences out there. A lot of modern pop culture, like Balenciaga, Lanvin, as far as style and fashion go. I love old timey vintage sort of fashion. So that's really where most of my inspiration comes from.
Yeah, the thing you did mention, you started when you were 15. Most people will say, well, I'm 15, I'm going to start drawing. What was the thing that inspired you initially to even pick up a pencil or a brush?
I just wanted to put my ideas down on paper. Really, that's really what inspires most people. Inspires most people. I want to be able to take the image that's in my head and put it down on paper, because I like the images in my head, so I like other people to be able to see them. That's basically what inspired me.
How do your family and friends take it as far as the art you currently do?
They're all very, very supportive. I'm known as the artist in the family. Actually, my sister is a very proficient artist too, so maybe it's genetic. I don't know. Art has always been very supported in our family. We don't really have anybody who's like, oh no, you should get a real job. We both have real jobs. So,
it's definitely genetic with your family. It's genetic with your family.
Well, my family is a very creative family. What can I say?
More right brain people, huh?
Yes.
Now, as far as how do you initially meet with the Flux, or how do you meet?
I brought my portfolio to MegaCon just this February. Actually, I brought my portfolio to MegaCon, and was getting critiques from artists who were willing to critique me. And Erin actually stopped me and critiqued my book, and then she brought it to Larry, who looked at it and be like, "Hey, meet me at Patsio's the next day," and I did, and it was really cool. And he's like, "We have projects. You're an artist. We'll give you these projects, and you can do some art for us," and it was magic.
Well, I know you're an artist. When it comes to art, sometimes it's all about the marketing. Are you planning on doing some marketing yourself, or?
I'm learning right now. I've been learning a lot from Larry and all of his colleagues about how to market myself. This is all new territory as far as the marketing goes, which is important stuff to learn. Learning how to talk about yourself, which is not anything I've been trained in. That's just so not me.
Artists tend to suffer from that. Actually.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of introverts. We all we tend to be like this.
Expressive more on paper than reality.
Maybe you have to trade a little of that extrovertedness to be able to express on paper.
Not to worry, you're doing a pretty good job now.
Oh, thank you.
All right, perfect. Well, you know what? I definitely look forward to seeing some of your work. When I walked past the table initially, I was just so impressed with it. I said, "Who is this artist?" And then he said your name, and I said, "Okay, you know what? I definitely have to do an interview with her." So I just want to say congratulations and welcome aboard. And
thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Perfect. Look forward to seeing a lot of things from you. Take care.
Bye.